And the fifth reason why he starts to care when you stop is that he actually didn't start caring, he just started manipulating. So we've kind of touched on this in these other various points, but I just want to make it very clear that we're very careful with using the word care because, again, sometimes all he's trying to do is reel you back in. So in the example of the guy doing the bare minimum, he wants you to just step up in the moment to just get you back in, make you happy, shut you up. That's how he looks at it. Let me just shut her up real quick, give her what she wants. Let's get back to normal. And so when you're trying to understand what's going on here and evaluate if he's being a manipulator, again, I know sometimes it can be difficult if you don't give him a chance first to see, does he actually keep this up? But I think the other thing to consider is, how did he even start off with this relationship? Here's the thing. The guy who is serious about you starts off giving real effort. All right. Now, I know some of you, I already hear some of you saying in my head, well, a lot of them start off giving effort and they fall off. There's a lot of different reasons why that happens. We're not going to get into all that. Well, actually, no, we're going to get into that for a second. So listen, sometimes, yes, I would argue that in many cases, when the man starts off giving maximal effort for the first month or 2 months or whatever, it is because he may be genuinely into the woman. And somewhere along the line, things go left. It could be going left because he loses interest, but even though he lost interest in being serious with her, he still wants to engage with her, whether that be sexually or hang out or whatever. So he sticks around even though he no longer puts forth the same effort. Another thing that happens a lot is he makes full effort. You're not reciprocating full effort as well. He becomes tired of this being a one-sided relationship. And again, he starts to now fall off with his efforts, but he doesn't completely walk away from you because he wants to still enjoy whatever he can get. Those are some reasons why you see that. The manipulator, typically, I'm not saying he never starts off strong just to set you up and then pull the rug out from under you, but typically the manipulator, the game player, he may do a lot with words, but he's not typically doing a lot with actions. And his actions and words typically are not lining up. Again, there's exceptions to every rule, but typically that's what's going on. So when you're trying to understand if this now sudden care when you stop is real or not, ask yourself, was he ever real with you? Was he ever real in this relationship? Because if he was never giving you effort in the beginning of the relationship, if he was never being genuine, if he was never at any point hearing your feelings and addressing them and trying to make corrections, then there's no reason to believe that he magically became the guy who genuinely cares now. But on the flip side, if he was someone that has shown the ability to actually put forth real effort, to care, to communicate, to do the right things to make a relationship successful. But again, as a human being, he may have fallen off track. Not to excuse it, but it happens. This is now we can say, all right, he's built up the credit to give him the benefit of the doubt that this is real care that is occurring right now. So that's why we always have to look at the overall relationship. Also, let me say that in regards to looking at the overall relationship and the history of his behaviors is sometimes you stop caring, right? And he picks it up in one specific area. But if you take a look at the relationship, he's still falling short in so many other areas. That says to me, it's more likely for him to be the manipulator. Because again, the guy who's genuine is trying to correct anything you bring his way. The manipulator is trying to maybe hone in on an issue or two that he can kind of just work his way through and make better, while he ignores the rest of the stuff. He does not take a well-rounded approach to trying to make you happy and make things better. So you gotta take a step back and evaluate everything so that you can understand where is he really coming from. But yes, sometimes he didn't start caring, he just started to manipulate you.
Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there.
Some people say you don't know what you have until it's gone. But in reality, for a lot of people, they knew what they had, but they never thought they'd lose it. And because of that, they become comfortable. And that starts to